Hello again, welcome to today's attempt at the Fusele puzzle. This is Wordle, but the rules change on every row. So for example on the top row, orange hints mean that the letter is within 3 letters alphabetically. So whenever this is the first rule, I like to start with the word added, because they're all at the start of the alphabet. So if I get oranges, I can focus on the start. If I don't get oranges, I can focus elsewhere. I find it much easier than just going for 5 letters that are spread throughout the alphabet. Oh, okay, the first letter has gone orange, so that's only B, C or D. Whereas you can see this one, we've actually got 6 options for, and then, for example, this one and the other 2, we've ruled out 7 letters, but we can focus on the middle and the end of the alphabet, as I said. Now, you can see on this row, we won't know what the hint is in positions 2 or 3. But at least that does let us try something for the first letter. This can be A or E if it's a vowel. So let's just try something like clamp. I got the 1 in 3 shot correct. The first letter is correct. Not been very helpful with the rest of it. I don't get yellows. The only hints are letters in the correct place. Okay. So again, I'm going to focus towards the middle and end of the alphabet. I might as well try the L-A again, I suppose, because I didn't learn anything on the last guess. Clash would work. Wow. Okay. The trouble is, because I don't get yellows, there could easily be an A somewhere else. Actually, there can't be. There can only be an A in fourth, because otherwise it's too close to these Ds. There could be an L, S or H somewhere. That's what I should say. Right, I'm not allowed to use 6 random letters. I can't use the C, and we know it starts with a C, so that means I can't possibly get it right on this guess. So let's just try and get as much information as we can. This one, I suppose we're going to have to try the E in the middle, aren't we? Because it's just easily the most common letter that we've got left. But, I mean, if it is an E, then it's going to start C-H-E or C-R-E, something like that. And then what would the ending be? Could be creak, C-R-E-A-K. But again, I can't even test the K or the R, so not very helpful. Let's just try a bunch of letters that I haven't tried yet. Although I suppose I do want to try the E in position 3. How do I do that most effectively? What has got an E in the middle? That could be a U, E. Oh, I mean, it can't be. I can't even go for guess or guessed. The 4th letter can't be S anyway, so it wouldn't help. But I just want to go for something that's going to give me maximum amount of information. What about if it's not an E in the middle? Could be a B. Can't be cable, because the last letter can't be an E. Can't be caged, because the 4th letter, or KG, because the 4th letter can't be an E. It's just so overwhelmingly likely to have an E in the middle. I really do think creak is very likely. I just cannot try the C, R or K. That's so frustrating. But let's just try it. Oops, let's start at the beginning. Let's just try whose. Okay, there is an E. So it still could be creak. What's the rule here? The colouring is in this. Blue tiles mean that another letter from your guess is in that spot. That doesn't matter till after we've had the guess. It is creak! I was convinced that there would be something else that was possible, but I suppose the fact that that was correct does explain why I struggled so much to think of other options. It's a little bit frustrating because I would have got it 1 guess earlier if I was allowed to go for it. But of course, the quirk of the rules meant that I couldn't. But at least we got there in the end. That is Fusele. Let me know how you got on with this one. Thank you for watching and bye for now.